Today, we are going to be discussing divorce. 5 tips to get you past all of the pain, to get you right through it. 1, aim to focus on you and your child. The bonds that link your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. Push everything aside that is not serving you or your child. Don't feed it your energy. In fact, if you find yourself getting mad about something they said or did, turn music on and just start dancing. I know you're saying this lady is crazy, but let me tell you, there will be plenty of other times when you will be instigated verbally and physically, even with mail. Let go of it. My advice is select one day of the week you're willing to give it your time. Say 15 to 30 minutes and let it land however they decide to receive it. Otherwise, it will consume you all day, likely keep you dialoguing back and forth, prompting you or them to further engage. Is it really worth it? Especially if you're not even being treated with respect? Think about it. Instead, make time out for your children. Make one day of the week your date night like I do, to be present and distract-free. Ensure to tell them you love them and eat meals with them. Play together. Your relationship with your children long-term will be worth more than the waste of time associated with debating or being in conflict with someone who really does not deserve your attention. Hi, my name is Barbie Ladeveze. I am a relationship and divorce strategist. For the last 15 years, I've learned an awful lot about family law, divorce, custody, and the attorneys representing distraught families who must refinance their home in order to retain them. The experience and wisdom that I've gathered brought a sense of awareness unlike anything I'd imagine, and which brings me here to you today. So it's nice to meet you. After reliving ongoing conflict in court, my observation and experience will shock you. Hence the reason I am so passionate about the subject and its effect on the family institution, most specifically the children faced with parents divorcing. I am here solely to bring awareness to what you should expect when divorcing. There are positive alternatives, what I refer to as amicable divorcing. Is there such thing? Yes, there is. And doing away with all the unnecessary expenses tied to retaining an attorney who, more often than not, cause families to go bankrupt and keep the legal process ongoing. I know different and want you to know this. It is no coincidence that we've met, so I appreciate you tuning in. With that said, let's continue. 2, pick up a hobby you've been wanting to do or love to do, or maybe that you haven't had an opportunity to because you have been too busy. I love the quote by the 17th century French mathematician and philosopher Blaise Pascal. He says, "If I had more time, I would write you a shorter letter." Perhaps if it's not writing a book or playing an instrument, work on your physical health. Work out, plan it, and tell everyone else you're doing it so they will hold you accountable and keep a close eye on you. When you speak it out into the universe to others, you are bound to go through with your plan. I have a single friend who picked up surfing in her later years, and I think it's been empowering to her. When I look at her, I can see her coming alive, and let alone, it's impressive to see her personal growth. And so I am showing you here a picture of my dear friend Clarissa Thies. I've even seen in my community people who have had horrifying divorce experiences and turned to school after dedicating their time to servicing a spouse who did not seem to appreciate them. So big kudos to them. Better yet, consider doing something you may be less inclined to do out of fear or that perhaps you may feel inadequate. This will strengthen you personally and help you gain confidence that may be compromised at this point in your life, particularly if you have been in a restricted relationship where you made yourself secondary. This is likely the fastest way to boost your confidence. 3. Get out and exercise or just do some yoga. Perhaps you're more interested in the hiking, the outdoors, getting on the trails with your dirt bike. Maybe it's picking up a basketball game at a court once a week. Any of these will help clear your mind. It will allow you those endorphins to block the perception of pain, and it boosts your mood or that feeling of wellness, which, by the way, and others' energy to you. So beware. Eating healthy is a big part of quickly becoming healthy. I have a friend named Carrie McCloskey who recently published a book on Amazon titled Eat Real Food and Love It, which I can 100% vouch for its quality, content, and credibility. It's a fountain filled of personal knowledge from decades worth of working with her clients who look to lose weight and who struggle with illnesses. Out of curiosity, in the comment section below, tell me what is your favorite form of exercise. I am just curious. I always love to learn what my viewers' interests are. If you are enjoying this video and find value in it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Every week I bring you new content to this channel, and when you subscribe, you get notified. Real quick, I want to thank today's sponsor, Kajabi, my all-in-one business platform for education who services entrepreneurs like myself. This is the platform I use for my online course, Strategic Uncoupling and Strategic Coupling, to set up and manage them. However, Kajabi does more than that. They make it easy to build and market and sell online courses, and there is no need to worry about the coding or complicated plugins. Kajabi makes it easy to build an online business and create additional sources of revenue as a content creator or entrepreneur. If this is something that would interest you, whether you sell products or perhaps maybe offer a service, click the link provided in my description section of the video for more information. Do check out Kajabi. It is the seamless way to operate your business today. 4. Limit your energy, preserve it. When it comes to responsibilities, please don't allow them to dictate your day or consume you at this time. There is plenty of energy vampires we know, or those shiny objects fighting for our attention. I know them all too well. Be selective, set limits, set boundaries, and those things that are not serving you or your overall health, let vanish. Our planetary energy is amazing. It comes in different forms. We have heat, light, motion, electrical, chemical, nuclear, and gravitational. And energy can come in the form of stored and working. We have that radiant sun and water that we know generate energy. We know the earth and its elements are mighty powerful, and when divided, exploit a new sense of energy. Hence, if you follow me, you know I love the outdoors. I spend a lot of time in the coastline where I live, walking, touching, feeling those rocks and on the cliffs, smelling the air, and even frolicking with my dog in the water. Getting out invigorates me, clears my mind, and so for you, you can achieve the same. I am not sure where you're located geographically, but this can be achieved most anywhere. Walking barefooted on the grass, touching a tree trunk or a leaf, going for a nature walk, feeling the ground with your bare feet, even touching an animal like a pet can be soothing to one's soul and even offer energy. Utilize it even with the right energy of a friend. Be careful though. Not everyone offers you the energy that you so need. So choose friends and acquaintances carefully. 5. Follow your intuition. I just love talking about intuition. You may have heard others refer to it as that gut feeling. Intuition is having sense of discernment, is having truth or rule of your conduct that is not known just automatically and without reasoning, meaning that whatever knowledge is involved was received by some unique, indefinable insight or spiritual perception, meaning that whatever knowledge is involved was received by some indefinable insight or spiritual perception. Some people are more keen than others to its promptings. For example, all accountable persons innately and within themselves and independently of any outward teaching or belief, we know scientific studies show that information can register in the brain without conscious awareness and positively influence our decision making on other behaviors. It's almost like magic, I would say. I am a Christian and believe this intuition or knowledge, if you will, comes, in my opinion, from God as a free gift to us by the operations of His Son, Jesus Christ, and which is referred to or recognized as the Holy Ghost. When we live an honorable life with ourselves, this intuition comes to us and acts as a guiding compass in our lives, directing us and just essentially steering us in the direction that is not only suitable for us, but for our families. There is so much to be said about intuition and its reasoning behind the internal promptings you receive when something may appear unclear, may cause some confusion in you or uncertainty. Rest assured, it is your guide. It's your spirit telling you something is just amiss, wrong, or potentially incorrect. Don't dismiss or eliminate it. It's pressing you for a reason. Believe it when it presents itself to you. It is your inner compass. It is your guide. And for today's purpose, particular when it comes to your divorce and even for those just tuning in about relationship insight, as a parent, we instantly know when something is not right with our children. The same applies in all other aspects of our lives, so heed to it. It is a marvelous gift that is unique to you, my friend. I hope you have enjoyed this week's tips to help boost and elevate you to get you past the pain that comes often with divorce and even relationship breakups. Please be certain to like and subscribe and tune in for more insight into the world of relationships with me every single week. I appreciate you tuning in. Until next week, I'll see you guys on the bright side.